Oh, dude, wait a minute. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, well, now I feel really stupid.
Objection!
I tell ya. You said the Amazing Ninetales cape was red. Are you sure about that? Yes, well... Yes, well, I do believe it was a red cape I saw, but... Come here, Tenma. Does this cape look red to you? Oh! That certainly does not look red. Not even scarlet or crimson, either. Nevertheless, upon my liberation, something red did fill as my as yet hazy field of view. And I thought to myself, ah! The Amazing Ninetales is arrayed in a cape of red! So you mistook that red something for his cape, huh? Oh. Oh. So the red something probably wasn't a cape after all. Maybe that great sadness he mentioned is what's interfering with his memory. Well, he would have seen the fox chamber behind the Amazing Ninetales. What red object could he have seen there that would have been that shocking? I know, could it have been? Mr. Mayor, was the red thing you saw this? Alright, where is it? Where is anything? Where's our crime photo at? There it is, let me see. Was it just like the blood? I don't really see anything specific here that it could be. Try the photo though. Maybe it'll ask me to point out something. Something red that can produce a deep sadness. Could it be, Mr. Tenma, that what you saw was the alderman's blood? Blood? Why, yes, it was floating in the air behind him. Of course! That's what blood does. No, I'm just kidding, though. Obviously. Well, they did say, though, that your memory changes, like, the shape of things, and, like, when you're disturbed, so that's probably what they mean. It's all coming back to me now! It's all... No, I'm not singing that. It wasn't a red cape that I saw. It was lying behind the Amazing Ninetales. The alderman's bloody body! Wait. Oh, that's so cool, though. That actually, yeah, I can believe that now. Yeah. So then someone else was dressed up as Ninetales. Yeah. Well, it was somebody else wearing the mask. Well, Mr. Justice, you sure know how to make a complicated matter even more complicated. True, but at the time of the crime, our client was in the Forbidden Chamber.
Silence.
Moreover... Yeah, he's not gonna have this. Oi, don't you think this is strange? The little scamp has already confirmed her father to be in the Fox Chamber. But she said not about seeing the Amazing Ninetales there. You just had to bring that up, didn't you? Jinxie didn't see LaBelle there either. It's so weird. Who really was in that room? It was LaBelle as Ninetales, probably. Can you explain the inconsistency between the defendant's testimony and his daughter's? Yes, I can. You bet I can. Yes, of course. After that shitty mistake, I better. Got some major making up to do here. Not with more of your bluffs and fairy tales, I trust. Fair warning, Justice Dono. I shall have your head if you fail to explain this. I know. What about a good old-fashioned penalty? Oh my god, dude. First of all, Mr. LaBelle was definitely in the Fox Chamber while it was locked. We also know that Mayor Tenma was in the Forbidden Chamber based on his testimony. These two facts are crucial to my explanation. So let us consider the following question. If the facts point to Florent LaBelle, and the victim being there at the scene, why did Jinxie Tenma see her father, Mayor Tenma, and the victim? Very good question indeed. And I suppose you have an answer for us? That's the question we're asking. Uh-oh. The defense asserts that Florent LaBelle was at the scene of the crime. However, Jinxie has testified that she saw her father collapse there. If she has in fact misremembered the event, what could have made her do so? Jinxie was confused, not likely. LaBelle was disguised as Tenma. Definitely a possibility. She got the rooms mixed up, though? She couldn't have got the rooms mixed up, right? That sounds interesting, though. I'm gonna try disguised.
Silence.
He was disguised as the other guy. That's ridiculous, man. But it's also hilarious to imagine him in there changing real fast, like Miss Doubtfire or something. The faces are utterly unalike. How could you explain that away with a mere disguise? Well, you could put a mask on. Yes, they do both have incredibly distinctive faces. Don't remind me. Maybe the disguise completely hid his face? I think Jinxie would have mentioned if she couldn't see her father's face. And if it was that sort of disguise, wouldn't she have removed it? Oh, right. Your sword is as dull as your mind, Justice Dono. Shall I show you what a truly sharp blade is capable of? I think I'll pass. Ah! Too late. Game over, pal. Jeez. I actually died. Just like Lemmy. Are you okay, Apollo? I'm not fine, am I? Well, now that we had that little fairy tale out of the way. Your baldness. Your verdict, if you will. Did I just... game over? Seriously? Mr. Justice, I believe it's time for a verdict if you have no further arguments. Oh, what's even left for me to do? Apollo, remember what Mr. Wright always says. When you're stuck in a tight spot, turn the case upside down. Turn the case upside down? He does say that, doesn't he? Water time. Alright, I'm going to turn my 3DS upside down right now. Rather than Jinxie didn't remove the disguise, maybe she couldn't remove it. And rather than she didn't tell anyone about the disguise, maybe it was she couldn't talk about it. Okay. There is that. But what about the fact that it was the amazing Ninetales who opened the door? A mask that can't be removed in front of others. Ugh. Oh boy. Shut up in front of everything there. That was kind of epic, the way that kind of just... We got it all backwards! Apollo? Are we saying... all along... that the mayor... was Ninetales? Your baldness, I see no need to further indulge them in this silly little farce. The defense has no proof. They never did, and they never will. Then it seems I must announce my verdict. Nope. Oh, I got the objection that time, the animated objection. I do have proof! Do you now? Alright, but this better be good, Mr. Justice. We can solve the remaining riddles by turning all of our assumptions upside down. Why Jinxie Tenma mistook Mr. LaBelle for her father? Man, nice time to have to blow your nose. Jeez, man. Why she couldn't remove the costume? That would be it. If he was Mr. Ninetales, she wouldn't want to take his mask off. A shocking secret identity that will turn the entire premise of the case upside down. This piece of evidence clearly reveals Mr. Tenma's secret identity. Mask, go! Gah! What absolute claptrap! Poppycock, balderdash. We thought the alderman was the amazing Ninetales and the mayor was Tenma Taro. That's why we believe the mayor killed the alderman in his lust for Ninetales' veil. And it was the basis for the prosecution's entire case against our client. However, we got the whole thing bass backwards, y'all. Mayor Tenma wasn't Tenma Taro at all. He was the amazing Ninetales. Yeah, this is bad. Now I gotta go and start this whole case over and watch it all over again. Everything will make so much more sense now. The whole merger thing? You best explain yourself, Justice Dono. And from where you derive such a far-fetched conclusion. Alright, we'll start from the top. Jinxie no doubt knew the true identity of the amazing Ninetales. But she couldn't tell anyone, no matter what. See, the thing is, the other guy could have put the mask on, knowing she wouldn't remove it. Oh, jeez. But she couldn't tell anyone, no matter what. That's why she didn't say it was the amazing Ninetales she saw passed out. Even though, unbeknownst to her, it was really Florent LaBelle in disguise. The accused and that deceitful dandy are utterly dissimilar in physical build and voice. The little scamp would have seen the difference. Well, she's not checking her father out that often. But remember, Mr. LaBelle has his very own brand of cosmetics. Why couldn't he fake a different build, too? And anyone speaking through a mask would naturally sound different.
Silence.
Why did you not simply pull the mask off?
Objection.
Because you can't do that. It's dishonorable. To them, like, it's the worst thing you could do. Yep. You know, in her eyes it is, and that's why she didn't do it. Yikes. This case of mistaken identity also explains the riddle of the locked room. Then by all means, Mr. Justice, answer it for us already. First, Mr. LaBelle entered the room where the mayor and alderman were talking. I suspect he brought with him coffee laced with some sort of sedative, once the alderman was out cold. Oh man. That's when Mr. LaBelle killed him. Next, he took the mayor, who he had also drugged, into the Forbidden Chamber. Then he returned to the Fox Chamber, slipped into some of the mayor's spare clothes, and completed the disguise by donning the amazing Ninetales mask. With his entire charade in place, Mr. LaBelle then let out a scream. He was like, "Ah!" The scream that led Jinxie Tenma to the scene. Then she was like, "JN." So then the person who said I killed Alderman QB was... Oh, no. Yep, that was Florent LaBelle in disguise. The mayor never actually confessed.
Silence.
Of course not. This is no more than guesswork and speculation. Now stop your jabbering and... Wait a second, I ain't done, dude. No, you twisted samurai. This time you stop your jabbering and let me finish making my case. Oh, jeez, dude. Oh, man. Once Miss Tenma left the scene, Mr. LaBelle, still wearing the mayor's clothes and mask, opened the Forbidden Chamber. Oh, now this is where it gets interesting. So we could drag the mayor back out onto the Fox Chamber. Ooh. Jeez. That idiot! And then that's where Jinxie saw him.
Silence.
Wow. That music is so good. For this absurd theory to work, it requires that the defendant be the amazing Ninetales. However, he was the one pushing for the municipal merger. That such an individual could possibly be the amazing Ninetales is preposterous. Not if you consider this. The mayor was blackmailed into pursuing the merger. Miss Tenma's life would have been in danger if he had openly voiced his opposition. That's why he created a secret identity as the Amazing Ninetales. Man. Well, yeah, that he does. Foolish mortal! It is at your own peril that you forget who I am! Mayor Tenma, it's okay. You can stop now. Please. You are the Amazing Ninetales, aren't you? It's gonna be Jinxie now. Jeez, did you just... Your hair changed in the middle of the court proceedings. Jeez, man. Mayor Tenma is not the Amazing Ninetales. Yeah, he is. What do you mean? Well, has the mayor admitted to it yet? But that's just... And even if he did admit to such nonsense, I would reveal the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now. What? What indeed, yeah. Why, you? You would dare reveal the secret? Ha 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 ha! My good friend the Alderman told me all about it. But it wouldn't be good to expose the truth. What with the superstitions now, would it? Oh. Truth behind Tenma Taro. He doesn't exist! So go ahead, say it. Say, I am the Amazing Ninetales, I dare you. Arrgh! Just let him. What could it be? Will somebody please explain what's going on here? Mayor Tenma will do anything to keep the truth behind Tenma Taro a secret. A dark, terrible truth that has been kept secret by the village superstitions. And if the mayor admits to being the Amazing Ninetales, you'll expose the truth? Maybe we want that. Right, I won't have him walking free because of some nonsense you made up. So what now, Justice Dono? Without the mayor's admission, your theory is as useless as you are in battle. So you who's useless. Holy crap. Apollo, don't you dare give up now! I know! Holy crap, man. Your Honor? I believe Mr. LaBelle's statements warrant a thorough cross-examination. After all, the true identity of the Amazing Ninetales is the cornerstone of this case. You do have a point there. Oh, this is getting so intense right now. Please answer this court, Mr. LaBelle. Is the defendant the Amazing Ninetales or not? Oh, we are back to the Joker. Back to him again. I will be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let's put this guy out of his misery. Seriously. The Amazing Ninetales' true identity is not Mayor Tenma. The mayor would never admit to such utter nonsense. He's not a cow, after all. But if he did admit to such nonsense, I will expose the truth behind Tenma Taro right here and now. And that would bring ruin upon Ninetales Vale, just as the superstitions say. Superstitions, schmooper-schmissions. Talk about out of the pot and into the fire. At this rate, the mayor will be found guilty for sure. Yeah, honestly speaking, if Mayor Damien Tenma is not the Amazing Ninetales, I'm afraid I don't see how the defense has much of a case here. Oh! So, what are you gonna do? And let's just leave it at that, shall we? We all know Alderman Cuby was the Amazing Ninetales, anyway. I mean, that's how Ninetales Vale made a comeback. The Alderman was so popular. Something is just not right here. There's gonna be a hole in the testimony somewhere, but I don't even know where to start. Since we don't have any proof that the mayor is the Amazing Ninetales, we'll just have to get him to admit it himself. But if he admits it, LaBelle's going to expose the secret behind Tenma Taro. Oh, you're so close, I know it. Somehow we have to get LaBelle to say it. I guess. It's like one of those things, you know, like how you got Furio Tigre to admit that he knew what color the poison bottle was or something. The Amazing Ninetales' true identity is not Mayor Tenma. We better press here. This whole case only makes sense if the mayor is the Amazing Ninetales. I know you used his mask to create this illusion of a locked room murder. What you got? Nothing more than idle speculation. You've no evidence now, have you? Yeah, well, so? Mr. LaBelle knows what this statue originally looked like. That means he had to be in the Fox chamber while it was still locked tight. Oh, didn't I tell you? I looked at the blueprints, you dumbass. Sorry, but I heard about the statue from Alderman QB. If you don't believe me, just ask him. Are you serious? Oh my god, you are one twisted fuck. Oh, but what's that? The Alderman's dead? Looks like the joke's on you, my sweaty little friend. You're the one who's sweating. Wearing them 4 layers of crap. Apollo, you mind if I wring his neck? Wait in line, because I'm going first. Yeah, that's right. Temper. Anyway. The mayor would never admit to such utter nonsense. The only nonsense here in this court is you and your assertions. And your ass. Tisk. Such anger is terrible for the skin, you know. Yeah, well, that explains how you... Beauty is like a flower that blooms forth from a serene heart. Excuse me? Phew, I wouldn't expect a wilted peasant like you to understand. Perhaps this fragrance will help the blossom within you bloom. Man, there ain't no way that perfume's got range. Can you imagine a perfume ventriloquist? I'm surprised that's not a thing. So you liked that, didn't you? No, I didn't. Enough jabbering about blossoms and whatnot. Get on with your testimony, you dumb shit, before I slice you into a bouquet of cut flowers. He doesn't like him either. And I love that he doesn't. As I was saying, the assertion of our wilted attorneys are not... But if he did admit to such nonsense... If he did, what if you did? You'd be arrested, wouldn't you? Yes, it's true. I would be sacrificed upon the altar of justice, despite my innocence. But what a terrible loss that would be for the future of humankind's cosmetic needs. It is a tragedy that must be averted. Defend me if you understand this.
Silence.
The only terrible loss is the time wasted by your ceaseless yammering. If you would avert the tragedy, please let us see the bird take him out. Oh my god. If you would avert the tragedy awaiting you, then that vexing visage of yours, then... Yeah, I know. Get on with my testimony. Anyhow, suffice it to say, should the mayor admit to the defense's nonsense, I will make good on my threat, and... maybe he's bluffing or something. I don't know what this truth could be. It might be here. Why don't you just admit the truth anyway? Or whatever this is. And just, how did you learn of this so-called truth behind Tenma Taro? Good point! Alderman QB told me all about it. The secret of the Forbidden Chamber and the truth behind Tenma Taro. Why would he share secrets like that with your ass? Because I was his assistant. Because of the Alderman's wife. I was looking after her while she was hospitalized. Oh. He appreciated it so much he shared the secrets with me. You probably killed her, you know? Wait, did he threaten the Alderman in addition to the mayor? Don't tell me that's how he learned how to open the Forbidden Chamber. Wait, let me read that again. Hang on a second. I mean, it might be. I sure don't know. Needless to say, I'm not above revealing the truth behind Tenma Taro. This guy's just holding this over our heads, whatever it is. And that would bring ruin upon Ninetales Vale, just as the superstitions say. Do not gaze upon Tenma Taro. Do not tell others if you see him. Isn't that what the village superstitions say? Exactly. Telling others what Tenma Taro looks like would reveal the truth. That's why the superstitions were written down in the first place. And ruin coming to the village if you free him. Is that a warning not to expose the truth? Oh! Bingo! And the truth is, Tenma Taro is a great greed inspiring fortune. Wow. Tenma Taro is a great fortune? Come to think of it, is it the fortune that got stolen? Huh. Was it like some multi-level marketing thing? Good lord. Forbidden Chamber treasure.